they're living a life, but they're not living well or up to the potential and how they should be living their life.
After a traumatic event, it may look like everything is fine, but we can't see what's going on inside your head. And what makes matters worse is when it comes to mental health, often we just don't want to talk about it.
The more people hear about it, the more people are going to talk about it. The more people talk about it, the more people are going to benefit, and that's the whole point. That's the whole reason for doing this.
Post-traumatic stress disorder usually sets in 3 months after a traumatic event. Although it can take years to surface, the Canadian Mental Health Association says that 1 in 10 people will suffer from it in their lifetime.
The Wounded Warrior Run BC is running from Port Hardy to Victoria to raise awareness for post-traumatic stress disorder. 5 team members will be running in relay style for 6 days.
It's all about raising awareness about post-traumatic stress out there and educating the people on it.
Alan Kobayashi is one of the organizers of Wounded Warrior Run BC and is a member of the Canadian Forces.
I've been diagnosed 8 years ago with post-traumatic stress disorder. For me, what I went through, everyday functions just eluded me. A clarity of mind, a peaceful sleep, to being able to comfort my children when they were hurt or crying. PTSD doesn't just affect the one individual, the one soldier, the one person, the one individual. It affects so many others, the families, the friends, the co-workers.
For Alan, help came in the form of a choice.
If it wasn't for, someone as steadfast and as amazing as my wife saying, hey, you need to go seek some type of professional help because there's something wrong. And she gave me a choice. She gave me a choice that I love, saying, listen, either you go and seek help or me and the kids may go elsewhere. And it was what I needed to hear at the right time.
I find a lot of people are more willing to give support to people who are dealing with it than actually the support they're willing to give themselves.
I was actually on just a 10K run, and as I was running, it was just, I finally realized I do not think about anything. I don't do anything but just hear my heart. And I fell in love with that feeling, and so I sought it out more, and I wanted it more, and I ran more.
But Alan says post-traumatic stress doesn't just happen to military members.
It's kind of like me and you talking about back pain, and I'm not going to sit here and say my back pain is worse than your back pain. I mean, who am I, right? It's the same thing when you experience a traumatic event.
The Wounded Warrior Run BC is meant to raise not only funds for PTSD, but also raise awareness.
Mental health is just like physical health. You need to be aware of it. You need to exercise it. With PTSD and with Wounded Warrior Canada, the same support you're willing to give other people, give that support to yourselves.
To find out more about the Wounded Warrior Run BC, visit the website or give them a wave as they run down the island. From Victoria, I'm Meg Cuthbert.